the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, those who don't conform to the status quo, but see the world differently, united with an inner passion to change the world. We are salespeople, marketers, entrepreneurs, mothers, fathers, sons, and daughters who recognize it's not about what we do in life, but how we do it. We are passionate and create our own destiny using our products, services, and message to change the lives of our customers and the world. We learn from our setbacks and understand there is no such thing as failure if you don't quit. We question the mainstream narrative, and we don't lose sleep on the opinion of others, but are motivated by a calling to think differently, to see differently, to be different. Because we are nonconformists, we are fanatical, we are obsessed, we are freaks.
Well, hello there. Welcome to a new year, 2024. My name is Aidan Rigg, and I am here today to talk to you about 2024 goals, getting leads. So I want to start off the program, the session, by just kind of going over and welcoming you to a new year. I wanted to kind of just start off with just what's the motto for this year for me? Don't know what it is for you, but for me, it's iron sharpens iron. I've got the shirt, the plaque on the wall there, and I've got some sweatshirts and other things, and it's just a reminder for me to remind myself that you can't really do it alone, or it's very, very harder. It's a lot harder to do things on your own when you have people that you work with, when you have friends, when you have people that are on the same path as you, regardless if they are in the same industry, whatever, but a community, friends, family, things like that, that iron sharpens iron. So surround yourself with people that are going to help you get to where you want to get to. They're going to hold you accountable, who are going to challenge you when you have an excuse for why you didn't go to the gym or whatever it might be. That is the motto for me for this year, and hope that you have some ideas and some goals and some objectives and some people to hold you accountable this year to help you achieve your dreams. So today, what I'm going to talk to you about is 4 particular tactics to get leads, and specifically what we can do to do that. Now, it originates from, if you have read Alex Hormozi's recent book, 1,000 leads. What's the name of it? 100 million leads. He talks about having 4 core primary tactics for lead generation. Now, we all know this, but he lays it out very articulate, and we are going to kind of look at these 4 today and what we can do, what you can do, what can be done to get this. Now, what started this? Well, what started this originally was over the years. I read many different books and try to find out new ways to do things and new tactics and things like that. And what I noticed was, Happy New Year, everyone. I'm looking forward to the session. Hey, Marilyn, thank you for great. So what I did was looking at combo prospecting, and this really set the path over the last few years. Now, this book is maybe 5 or 6 years old now. But these are things that I like to use other people as well, because it's one thing for me to think something, it's one thing for me to find it. But if others find it as well, then it becomes more concrete, more evident that is a challenge that we face. So what he says in the book is it takes 18 call attempts to get a business executive on the phone. Okay, that's as of 2017. Now, it's higher than that now, and it's only getting higher. But the thing I really want to point you to thing I really want to have you focus on right now is the second paragraph here. Pounding the phones alone is like charging at the machine guns. It's not noble. It's just plain stupid. And he goes on to mention the fact of, over 10 years ago now, studies showing that just cold calling alone with seasoned sales professionals, just phoning, had less than 1/3 of 1%. Suggest you read the book, but that's the evidence. That's the deal. So what brought this on was that as I was starting the new launch, which I've changed directions this year, but over 2023 it was turning the ship 180 degrees. So I was trying different things and doing different things as the ship was turning. And so one of the things I did is I hired a team that was going to just cold call for me while I was setting up the structure, while I was setting up all the emails and the SMSs and videos and all the different things we do. What I could do while that was going was be making phone calls. So actually started, I believe it was December the 28th, 2022. So a year ago. And this goes right up to about 4 weeks ago. So it's just under 1 year. And what we did is I had a team of over 3 people at different times. One person, 8 hours a day for the last year. About half the time I had a second person, and then many times I was on there and stuff as well. So as many as 3 people, but primarily one person using different phone systems to be able to get these results. But you're going to see that we did 28,497 cold calls. What does that mean? It means I got the list of names, put them into the system, and my guys started calling. Okay. So we got the names, we put them into a call system, and he started calling. Okay. So that is the process we use for just calling. And the reason I share this data with you is to show you and hopefully prevent you from putting all your eggs into the phone alone method. So many people still do that. So many companies still do it. Each industry is different. Obviously, some industries have been ahead of this game of just phoning for years, and others are not. The commercial cleaning industry, as an example, is not. There are outliers that are doing different things, yes, but the majority of people are still primarily using the phone alone, if they're even doing that. Many are still just relying on referrals and things like that. So this is geared to try to help you to take that next step. But you're going to look here just very quickly that most of the times you make a phone call, you're going to get voicemail. So 38.9% of the time, so let's say 40% of the time we hit voicemail. And very, very, very few people return your call on a voicemail, right? I mean, it's got to be the right person at the right time with the right message. That's challenging. If anyone leaves you a message wanting to sell you something, wanting to set up a meeting with you, you put yourself in that boat. You're not going to call back either, unless it's the right message at the right time. You have a absolute bleeding neck and you need it fixed now. Then yes, you probably will. But assuming you don't have bleeding neck, assuming you're not about to die, then that's, no one's going to pick up the phone and phone you back. So 38.9% of the time out of the 28,000 phone calls went to voicemail. Okay. That is astronomical. So if you're phoning alone, you know that half the time it's going to voicemail. So one of the things I'm going to talk to you about today is rather than you spending the time to pay somebody to make the phone calls that's going to go to voicemail 38.9% of the times, is there a better way? So we're going to talk about those in the 4 core. But I just want to kind of show you what I did and to help you prevent doing this. Now, again, I knew this going in, but this is a method to use to grow your business. But is it the best method? No. But it is an important method. It's something you want to do. So what my team spent a total of 436 hours phoning. So just look at that. And see that, right? So I'm going to get off of this, but you can see that we only got 322 appointments set. Now, out of that, we had a high no-show rate. So out of the 322, so out of that 322 appointments were set. However, I did not analyze the data well enough, and I should have, but roughly 60% of people didn't show up, right? They, for whatever reason, they get busy. They don't show up for the meeting. So the actual book times that actually went to the meetings were low, about probably 125, 150, maybe in around that range. So that is the data. So what can we do? Well, if we look at the core four that Alex Hormozi talks about in his book, and I use this as the guide, then that's what we're going to do. So let me just kind of go over what he says is the four core. Okay, so you have people you know on one side, you have people you don't know on the other side. Now, one-to-one, which is really sales, okay, one-to-one is warm outreach and cold outreach. One-to-many, or public, as he says, I call it marketing, is you're posting free content and running ads on social media. So these are the four core. Yes, you can have affiliates and you can have referrals and things like that of that nature. And those definitely can play a big part, but the core four, he says, are those four. So using this example, I want to show you what can we do to grow our business using these four. Now, to start with, let's talk about warm outreach. So what I'm doing right now with this live on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube is it's live, and some people are going to watch this and some aren't. Some people are busy, whatever, but this is to my warm traffic, right? These are if you're getting notifications, it's because you are probably connected with me on LinkedIn. So I have some type of relationship with you. You know, you're warm. So your email list is warm. People that are friends with you or follow you on Facebook or Instagram, those are warm. And so we reach out to people, warm traffic. So if I sent you a text message through LinkedIn right now, right, saying, hey, would you like to get together? Would you like to have a meeting? What have you? That would be warm outreach because you are connected with me. So it's somewhat warm. And we know the data goes up if I reach out to you and say, hey, Bob, we're both in the same group on LinkedIn. We're on the janitorial group in LinkedIn. You increase all your likelihood. The more connections you have with someone, the more relationship, the better. Okay, so we know that. So what we're going to look at is warm outreach. That's what we're doing right now. You're reaching out to people you know. Most people are pretty good in the cleaning industry at having a warm outreach. They at least phone old customers every now and again, trying to get business back. They at least phone their customers or go to existing customers on a regular basis to make sure everything's fine, what have you. So warm outreach is kind of something that we all know what to do, and we know how to do that intuitively. So the next thing is cold outreach. But before we go into the cold outreach, I want to show you something that is kind of in between warm outreach and kind of in between cold outreach. And really, it's kind of the centerpiece in between here, right in here, right in that centerpiece. We could have a box right here. And that's what we would call here is lead capture. Okay, so what do I mean by that? Well, if you have warm outreach, if you have cold outreach, if you're posting things, free content on the social media, if you're running paid ads, if you're doing any of these four things, where do you want people to go? Right? What you don't want them to go to is a dead website. Right? And when I say a dead website, I mean a website that has tons of different things to do, and maybe a contact us form on the back. That's not going to do much. Why? Because people are just kind of looky-loos. They're like, oh, they might click the link and go to your website or go to wherever you take them. And the problem with that is that you're sending them to a whole bunch of things and you're like, here's my website. It's like them walking down the street, you just hand them a brochure, right? And they go, oh, and they're looking through all these brochures and they go, oh, that's nice. And they throw it in the garbage pretty much right away, or they click out, right? They're not going to be engaged too much. However, if they're walking past you and you hand them one sheet, not a brochure, but a sheet, and it speaks directly to them. And it says, hey, are you, 50 years old with a bleeding neck and you need this and you need that? And you might go, yes, that's me. That's, you got a better chance. So where are we going to lead these people to? So this is what we're right in the center here. So one of the things I advocate is you don't need to get rid of your website, but what two things you might want to do. One of two things. The first thing is you might want to lead them. I'm going to actually have to share my screen. So right here, percent, show my screen. There we go. Okay. So you might want to lead them to your website, but you have a little checkbox right here. See this right here, a little chat box. If you do nothing else, you can do this. What at least allows you to do is they come to your website and they can at least ask a question rather than clicking around everywhere. So you can sit back and say, hi, my name is Leland. Here's my phone number. Call me or whatever, right? The customer, what have you. So we want to have this in place, some type of a lead capture, some type of a way to a central hub. Okay, and this is one potential possibility. There are some others, but this is at least have this. So when they send it in, okay, and they ask you a question, you can have a chat box and stuff, ask additional questions, but you're going to see, or you might not see, right? I just got a notification on my watch, but regardless, where did we just take them to? What did we just do? So if we share the screen, if we take them to their central hub, okay, so this is for me, but obviously you would have one for you. There you go. Okay, you see how Leland, which we just did, okay, we've captured that information, and now we say, sure thing, how can I help you today? Now it's unsuccessful because it's me texting me. Okay, but you see how we automatically have responded to a customer right away. They at least say, sure thing, how can I help you? We've also captured this person as a lead. They're a lead and they're in the system. So that is one thing that we can do. Now there's other things too, such as we can integrate. So if someone calls once and hangs up, if they ask you a question on Facebook, if they ask you a question on Instagram, all of those things go right into this hub here, right here. And these are all captured leads. So we want to have a central piece to the 4 core. Where are we going to lead everybody to? And leading them to our website, if we don't have at least something like this, believe me, I've made these mistakes. I've had 30,000 people go to my website and have nothing from it because I didn't capture any information, because I didn't have anything, as I thought they're going to go, oh yes, contact me. If they go do a contact me page, they're already in their mind, ready to buy. And most people aren't there. They know they're going to have a conversation. They know you're going to call them. They know you're going to try to sell them. They're just not ready, right? It's like walking onto a car dealership. You go at night and look around. You go there during the day when they're, if you're ready to buy, ready to, have someone help you buy. So that's what we do. We can do this. Now, the other thing we can do is if we want to, if we dare, what we can do is lead people to a landing page instead. Now, a landing page, sales funnel, landing page, whatever, it's just a one-page website, so to speak. But the whole intention of this is, instead of leading them to your website where you have your chat box, it's one message. So let's say you're talking about grow, your cleaning business, and you're talking to the person that's in charge of hiring for cleaning. Okay. Now this is just a landing page we have ready for customers, and they just fine tune a few little things here, but you can see that it's pretty much set up for you in the cleaning, and you just can change some pictures and change some wordings. But all there is here is just everything on this. It would be talking about the outcomes and the benefits of you cleaning for that person. It's not your website. It's not that we clean car dealerships, we clean veterinarians, we do this, we do this. It's not a brochure. It's a one page. Here's what we do. And you're trying to get them to do one thing and one thing only. And that's to book a call. That's to have a conversation where you can explore their needs and see how you might help them. And so if you click here, all they're going to do is book a call with you. That's all you want them to do. And if they book a call, it's going to take them to a thank you page. Say, hey, thank you. And the call is booked. Now, if they do this, it's also a potential customer. It's a lead. If they don't show up for the meeting, then you still have their contact information. But if someone goes through this effort, they're probably going to show up for the meeting, right? It makes sense they're going to show up for the meeting. So don't lead them to your website, lead them to a landing page. Again, we have all those set up for you, but that's what we want to do. So that's what I recommend anyhow. So if we go back to the core 4, okay, we have warm outreach, cold outreach, post free content to social media, and paid ads as the 4 core to get leads. So just as a reminder, we want to have the centerpiece is where we're going to lead them to, right? Where are we going to lead them to? So if you reach out to them from warm leads, cold outreach, post things on social media, and they're going to click and see where it goes to, the link in your social media banners, all these things, your paid ads, where are you leading them to? One central hub. A landing page is a great alternative, or a very, very dumbed down, simple website with your chat box for them to do that. Okay, so now we've got our warm cold outreach. We've talked about that. So now let's go down to posting free content. Now, what are the benefits? What are the negatives of posting free content? Well, the nice thing about posting free content is that it's free. Okay, so it's like being able to put an ad on TV free. It's like being able to put your ad in the newspaper free, right? It's like being able to put your ad on the radio for free. The challenge with that is, though, posting free ads is that you have to create the content. And over and above that, it doesn't matter if you have an ad on TV, if it's on a bad channel, right? It doesn't matter. So those are the drawbacks. The positives is that as you reach out to more people and as you grow your network on social media, as you get more friends, more connections on LinkedIn, what have you, now your posts go into their feed, and it's really a ad or a reminder or just a poke to remind people that already know who you are that you're there. The problem with it is it's time consuming. Takes a lot of time consuming. So one of the things that I like to do is I like to have screen share. Go back here. Right. Go back into the thing. What I like to do is have things set up. So what can we do? So one of the things we can do to save time is go into our program here within LeadFreak. It's not showing the screen. Where are we here? There we go. Okay, so what we can do here is if you create content, can be time consuming. So one of the things you can do here is have this content ready. So in this here, we have 292 ready for you to go. Okay, so these are all ready for you to edit for yourself. Now, what does that mean? Well, let's just pick any one of these, okay? So what it allows you to do is you can come in here and add your logo, okay? You can change colors. All you need to do is have a free Canva account, and then you have access to this, and you can make the changes you want as you want. You can add your logo, what have you. I'm just making the colors up as we go here. Add your logo. And then you, from Canva, can share to social media. Okay. So I go on to LinkedIn. I'm not going to go all pages. I'm just going to go one, right? We're going to go to page 12, which is this one, not MP4. We're going to make it a PNG. Okay. Test for live. Okay. So as an example, you just do that. The other thing you can do is just simply save it and download it, and then post it from your platform. So if I go to my thing, I'm going to show you right now. It's on LinkedIn. So go here, go to screen share. I go to LinkedIn, boom, and there it is. See that? Test for live. It's already posted on LinkedIn from there. Already done it. Now I'm going to delete this because a lot of people are going to say, hey, what the heck, right? So delete that. So there you have it. You see, so we've posted, but all the content is there ready for you. So what you want to do regardless is post content to your platforms, which gives you, posting free content. Now, so you post the content to LinkedIn. You want to lead them back to your website that has a lead capture availability, or to a landing page, one of those two. Okay, so in LeadFreak, all this content's done for you. The other thing you can simply do is you can simply take the, what you can simply do is take the design and you simply download it to your computer, upload it into LeadFreak, and post it from LeadFreak. However, if you don't care and you just want the natural designs, you're fine with the designs that we have done, and you don't need to post your logo or anything like that, then good news. All you need to do is go into your account and post. They're already there, but it wouldn't have your phone number and wouldn't have your logo on there. So that's all done for you. So we go back to the core 4, and we recognize that we're posting free content, right? Time consuming. We want to grow because it's a natural growth. It's organic growth. As we reach out to someone, they connect with us, and the next time we post something on social media, they see it. And so it's an ad on TV. We just want to put it on the best channels, right? We want to put it on during the Super Bowl, or have that many people, as opposed to on some budget channel that nobody watches, right? So the more people we have on social media, the more viewerships we have. Now, let's move in to cold outreach. Okay, so we have the people, we're bringing them to our website, we're bringing them to our landing page, we're trying to capture them. Now, the next thing is cold outreach. Now, cold outreach is basically cold calling, cold email, cold prospecting. Now, the challenge with that is you might know how to do that. You might not like to do it, but you know how to do it. The question is what can I do to make my life easier? Well, let's take a look. So if we go into LeadFreak and we go down to Lead Finder, we have third-party integration. I just want to make sure you can see this. There we go. So I'm going to, okay. So we have third-party integration. So all you need to do is search commercial cleaning, Chicago, Illinois, and you see here are all the potential leads. Now, we give you $250 a month included, but you can also get more. And so what we do is you sit back and say, okay, maybe I want to go after this cleaning company or this dentist or what have you. We're in the Chicago area. Here's what we're looking at. And you click into it. And there we go. We can see their website. We can see all their information. And here is their contact information. In this particular account, there's only one contact number. Sometimes there's 6 or 7 emails, right? There's Bob at, Sue at, what have you. In this here, we have their phone number, we have their address, we have their email, and we have Facebook, LinkedIn, and all these different platforms. We can take a look at this account if we want to. Don't know if it's going to show you right now. No, it's not showing you but I clicked it and it's taken me to LinkedIn. I won't bother changing the screen to show you. It just took me to their LinkedIn page just by clicking that. Okay, so there we go. Now, what does this mean? And what does this mean? Well, what it means is that as soon as we click send, okay, I click send, that's going to go right into our Leadfreak. It's going to go right in the Leadfreak, and then lead flows are going to take over, and I'll end with telling what lead flows are. So there we have it. Okay, so now we have our contacts in the system and we can reach out to them. Now, the other thing we can do is we've reached out to them. Okay, so we're posting on social media. We're getting that. Well, let's go back to our core 4. Okay, we know our warm outreach. We have posted free content. We're trying to lead them to our landing page, lead them to our website. We're trying to lead them to one central hub. Now, we want to do cold outreach, but we don't have any names. We don't have any leads. Well, it just showed you how to do that. Now, I'll show you about how to reach out to these people in a moment. But the one thing I want to show you now is now you've got the lead, okay, or you got leads. Now, you definitely can want to reach out to those people in cold outreach. Absolutely, you do. But you can also do is you can take the list of names that you have, just specific names in your area, and you can upload them into Facebook. And you can do run paid ads, as Alex mostly talks about. Now, instead of doing a paid ad to all of Chicago and all the veterinarians in Chicago, as an example, not that there'd be a lot, but okay, right? And then
I found this on the web.
And then anytime anyone goes out to those on their social media page, right, your ad would be there. You definitely can do that and should do that. But if money's tight, if you are just starting off, if you just want to start, then all you do is you take the list of names that you've just gotten and you're emailing those people and reaching out to them, which I'll show you in a minute. Now you're going to do a paid ad. And that's going to cost you pennies, because let's say you're going after 200 veterinarians in the state of Illinois, as an example. It's free to pop up in their feed. So you're going to have their email address. So when they log into Facebook, it's going to put your ad in front of them. They still have to click that. So you're talking not a lot of money. You're not talking about hundreds a month. You're talking about $5, $10, $15 a month, in and around that range, probably even less. But you're doing your paid ads. Now, how do you do a paid ad? What's the easiest way to do a paid ad? Well, once it's uploaded, maybe you don't know what to do. Maybe you don't know how to create an ad. Maybe you don't know where to even begin. So what we want to do is we want to go to our Leadfreak account and go to Ad Launcher. And I just want to make sure this is working. Yep. Okay. So we want to go to our here, and that is, I'm going to go to another account because something's happened while I was gone for the holidays. Okay, not that one. My bad here. Maybe. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So I want to make sure you can see that. Yes, you can. So you're going to go into your Leadfreak account. Okay. And all you need to do is go new campaigns. You're going to do Facebook. We're not integrating with Google yet, but we will. And you can see here, are you residential? Are you a cleaning company? So all you need to do is go into commercial cleaning. And here are all the ads done for you. So all you need to do now is select the ad you like best. Go choose the template. You're going to lead them to your landing page, right? You would take the landing page copy, right? The landing page that I just showed you. You would put it right here. Okay. You put it right there. You'd say your daily budget is $5, what have you. You'd go here. You would upload your custom audience, which I just talked to you about. and you would launch the ad. You'd click that. It's 3 to 4 clicks, and you are up and running. 3 to 4 clicks, and your ad is now on Facebook. So now what have we done? Now we know about our warm reach. We know about posting stuff to social media. We know how to get leads now, and we know how to target those leads specifically with paid ads. So now the question is, you don't have a lot of time to do all these things. And that's where lead flows create cash flows comes in. So I want to talk to you for a second about what are lead flows. Okay. What are lead flows? Well, what lead flows are, and I'm just going to find the slide for you. Okay. So when we look at what is a lead flow, okay, it's only a few things we need to do. What it is a lead flow is all of the steps that you would take to reach out to someone in sales. So would you send them an email? Would you phone them? Would you send them a text message? Would you leave them a voicemail? What would you do? When would you do it? Would you send them an email and then they don't respond, send them another one a couple days later, send them another one a couple days later? Or would you only send one to someone that's replied or someone that's opened the email? So what are all the things that they might do and what you feel comfortable doing? And it's just simply clicking buttons and saying, okay, they opened up the email, so now send this email. Oh, they opened up an email, send them this voice message. What's that mean? It means that the system will phone their phone number. When they answer, it'll just go right to voice message. And it's going to say, hey, you got a voice message, and they're going to listen, and it's going to sound just like you left a voice message, although it was the robot. And it's going to say, hey, this is Aiden from Lead Freak, which one follow-up, one to call, what have you. So it's a salesperson, a digital salesperson working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All you need to do is pick the lead flows and click send. Now, let me give you a very simplified one. So you get your lead list, which I just showed you. You click a button and say, send them an outreach email. So email 1 goes off, email 2, 3, 4. Maybe you phone them, maybe you SMS them, and you ask for a meeting request, right? You want to do a walkthrough. You want to have a phone meeting. Do they say yes? Perfect. You meet with them. Do they say no? Perfect. Then you put them into a once a week lead nurture campaign with all the emails, all the templates, everything. So all of that is done for you in Lead Freak. You do not have to type the emails. You do not have to create and type the newsletters. You don't have to do the videos. There's nothing you need to do besides click a button and get the system going. All you need to do is click the button and have the system going. So let me show you what I mean by that. So let's stop this screen share. Okay, so let's go back into Lead Freak. There we go. And I'm going to go into automations. I just want to show you what this means. So you see there's all these workflows here. You don't have to do anything. This is just to show you all the work that you would normally have to do. So say you got your 30-day prospecting campaign. Okay, so you see this is going to email. It's going to wait 2 days. It's going to send another email. Okay, and what email is it going to send? Okay, it's all ready here for you. There's nothing you need to do. It's all been done. So all you go here into your emails, and they're all been done for you. So all your emails from, hey, how are you? Everything you want is already done. It's just simply right there for you to show them. Right? Boom. There you go. It's all done. And so that is what automation, what lead flows are. Lead flows are just simply points of contact that you reach out to, and we have the system do it for you because you don't have the time, you don't have the ability, you don't have the bandwidth, whatever it might be. So in closing, let's take a look at what we have discussed, what we've talked about. We know that pounding the phones alone is complete insanity, right? We know it's complete insanity. So we have to have a system better than that. We have to have an infrastructure. And one of the ways to do that is to recognize the four ways to prospect, right? There's your warm reach, outreach, which most people are good at. Where people drop the ball, especially in the cleaning business, is posting content, because it's time consuming. You don't know what to type. You don't know what to do. And then if you hire someone, now you're talking $30,000, $40,000 a year. You have to manage what they do. You have to know they know what to do. That can be extremely frustrating. Running paid ads is very pretty straightforward, but you need to learn what to type, what to say, who your audience is, what have you. And so just learning how to do Facebook ads can be very time consuming and frustrating. So we have that covered for you as well. And finally, your cold outreach. We showed you how to get the names, and then you click a button and it's going to say, hey, Bob, are you the person in charge of hiring cleaning companies for the organization? Hi, Bob. My name is Aiden with XYZ Cleaning Company, wondering if you are in the market looking for someone to do the cleaning with. We have all those emails set up ready for you to do, all the prospecting done, ready for you to do. If someone asks you a question, if you want to have some conversations with them, as an example, you have their SMS here, you have their email here. Let's go back, pick another one. I'll pick whatever. I'm going to try and find one with an email and a name. There we go. So I'm going to go into Howard here as an example. We have his SMS. We have his email, meaning we can text message him. We can email him. And what do? We simply go here, insert template. Our templates are done. Invitation, just left you a voice message, just spoke to your receptionist. And click here. Done. It's going to say, hello, Howard. This is Aiden, Bob, whatever, with janitorial, with Lead Freak Solutions or XYZ Cleaning Company. See how you haven't had to do anything? You just have to click once. You can click send or say, hey, go out tomorrow at 9 a.m., 10 a.m., what have you. If they respond, if they say anything, it's going to come right into your conversations. Now you have your warm, you have your warm leads. So there's lots of things you can do. We try to make it as simple as possible. We dumb it down because we know everybody is busy. They don't have the time to learn all these things. So the bottom line is, are you utilizing these core four? Are you even doing them half good? Because half good is better than not doing them at all. So that's what we have. Hope that you found this informative. I hope you found it of value. Again, we want to touch people as many times as possible, but we don't want to bug them. We want to just focus on the people that are interested. Focus on the people that have some level of interest. And we do that using lead flows. And then when someone opens or someone clicks, we know that that's what they've done. They get simply segmented into a opportunity. So if you send the email, you send the SMS message, what have you, they automatically go right into here. You're going to go on every morning and you're going to sit back, or every day you're going to sit back and you're going to have your leads. You're going to say, these are the people that have opened. These are the people that have clicked. These are the people that have replied. So obviously you're going to reach out to the people that have opened, have clicked, and then you'll follow up with the people that have opened. And all you do with that is you simply click in here and reach out to them, right? Pick the message and send it. It's that simple. So hope you found this of value. If you have found this of value, please leave a message, please leave a like, and I appreciate your time. I wish you nothing but the best in 2024. Iron sharpens iron. I need you to help sharpen me. You need someone to sharpen you. If you want to sharpen each other, let's stay in contact, reach out, and we have goals and objectives to do. It keeps the game fun. It gives us a purpose during the week. At the end of the day, it's just a game. We're playing. We're just building an empire of dirt. I like to say, what really matters is family, friends, and connections. But this keeps us busy, better than watching soap operas. Let's stay focused. Let's achieve our dreams so that we can then benefit by bettering the lives of our family, friends, and what really matters. We do this to have a better connections, friends, family, and better life. So wishing you nothing but the best in 2024. Again, if you found this of value, please leave a message, and I will see you next time.